YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's TJX here, bringing you a brand new video. This is basically a pro and con video of this new indie game that I just bought called ApocZ, I believe. It's only $1 at the dashboard, and it's one of the most one of the more popular indie games that you can download. And I just want to make this video as like a review on it, just to, I don't know, if you were looking to buy it, possibly influence your decision on whether you should or should not, buy the game. And I just made a list of, like I said, pros and cons of unique features about this game. So I'm just gonna kind of read them off the list, you know. So to start, there's a first and third person mode. Without that, this game would be terrible. Like I wouldn't even, I don't know how to get around, I guess, and you wouldn't really know what's around you. Even though, like, if you want realistic like zombies, then I guess it would only have to be first person. But I don't know, it's really useful. The third person mode is really useful in this game, so that's a plus. The animation, it's decent. It actually surprised me. It's actually not that bad. Like, it is pretty bad, but keep in mind it's an indie game and it's only $1, so you wouldn't really expect the animation to be that good. So the animation is subpar, but it's good for what you pay for, basically. The next thing is that the guns look really well. I feel like they spent a really long time working on the guns for some reason, but not necessarily anything else, because the guns look really realistic. Like I picked up, like, it's an AK-47 or something, and it looks like you would find a gun like that in Call of Duty. Like, that's how real looking the guns looked, I guess, even though it's a video game. I don't know. But next, there's a pretty good variety of weapons and tools that you can use. There's, I don't even know, like, you can, like, if you're bleeding out, you can use bandages to heal you up, and you eat food to increase your health and blood, it's called in the game. And then there's, like, you can get canteens and tents and all that other stuff, and it's really cool. It's a pretty fun experience, but other than that, there's not much there, but there's a pretty good amount. So if you like to, I don't know, heal yourself with band-aids and all that fun stuff, this is the game for you. There are also, like, a lot of, I guess, cool little challenges in the game that involve you, like, having to fix up cars or anything like that. I found that pretty interesting, but that's really it for the pros. Now on to the cons. There's not really much you can do in this game. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's just there's no real purpose for it, you know. Like, you just go around killing zombies and try to find, like, stuff to survive, I guess. But it's really, I don't know, there's no real point to the game. It's just they spawn you in and basically say, here you go. You spawn with a flashlight and like a fire axe, and they just basically say, here you go survive. And I don't know, it just doesn't really make sense to me, like, why would they do that? But I don't know, it's an indie game and it's $1. The next thing is there are really bad controls, and it's really hard to get stuff in and out of your inventory because it, like, opens up a whole new screen. Like, there'll just be random, like, stashes of goods, like canteens and food and all that stuff, just scattered around the map. And you have to pull up, like, a whole inventory screen, and you have to go all the way to the right and individually click on them, and it's really inconvenient because there's zombies everywhere and there's no real safe place for you to be ever. So if you were going to pick stuff up, you definitely want to be, like, away from zombies, or else you most likely will die, because it's actually pretty easy for you to die in this game. The next con is that it's really dark. Like, right now you'll probably be seeing daytime in the game, but at night it gets way too dark, and I guess that's why, well, obviously that's why you have a flashlight, but it's really dark and it's hard to see things. That's why I'm not even putting in clips of the dark, because you would just be staring at a black screen basically. But it's way too dark, and I don't think you can really adjust the gamma settings in the game, so it's really hard to see stuff at night. But it's also, it kind of gives it that creepy creepy vibe to it, so I guess that's kind of con, I guess. Anyways, the next thing is there's not much characterization, but that's kind of what you expect to get with a game that's $1. All you can really change is the skin color. You can only be a male. You can either be black or white, and there's a couple of different clothes. Like, you can change your top. There's probably like 5 different shirts, and then you can change your pants. And then the next thing, there's a lot of pointless pickups in my opinion. Like, you can pick up a tent, and I'm sure there's some bigger purpose to it, but I don't really understand what the purpose of it is, because the game doesn't really teach you how to use it, so you're just kind of sitting there like, what's the point of this? Like, you can deploy it and it just kind of sits there, like all you can do is pick it up after that. I think it may act as a spawn point, but I'm not sure, because I didn't get that far. And then the next thing is, if you die, this kind of goes along with the tent, because I'm not quite sure yet, but if you died, your spawn area is really bad. You spawn where you like originally spawned in the game, and it's just no fun spawning there, because if you're like miles and miles away, it's really hard to get around in this game. So if you're really far away and you spawn in like where you originally spawned, you're probably not going to get your stuff back. I don't think your stuff ever disappears, but there's a slight chance, unless you really know, like if you really remember where you went, you'll have no idea where you're going. And this kind of goes along with the next one, is you will literally have no idea where you are half the time, and unless like you learn your map, or like if you learn the landscape, I guess you could say, or if you have a map. I'm pretty sure you can get a map, I'm not quite sure. My friend told me you could, but I'm not sure on that one, so don't hold me to it. And if you have a compass, on screen right now, you can see the compass showing, and it kind of helps you get around. Like, me and my friend, we both had compasses, so we can kind of communicate with each other and say, hey, I'm heading east, so obviously they would know, alright, I gotta start heading east then. But that's actually, yeah, it's a really bad thing, because it's hard to like figure out where you're going half the time. But the next con is there's a lot of coding, like random coding that pops up on your screen. Like if you look up in the top left hand corner right now, you'll see like a bunch of like squashed together text that you don't really know why it's there. Some of it is kind of helpful, and it says like inventory is full or something like that, but other things it says like, I don't know, something null, and I don't even know what the hell that means, so I don't know why it's appearing on my screen. That rhymed. Anyways, the next thing is that there are lots, well not lots, but there are guns around with no ammo. Like, why would there be guns on the ground with no ammo in them, I guess? And they're just randomly scattered across the map. It's really frustrating, because you just want to pick up a gun and shoot zombies, obviously, but no, you have to get the gun and then run around and find ammo, and it's stupid. Anyways, the next thing is in my opinion, there are too many zombies around half the time. Like, obviously you would like to have zombies, but in this game you would probably like a little less, because if you're trying to pick something up and you're getting swarmed by tons and tons of zombies, it's no fun, and you get frustrated, and it makes you not want to play. And it's just really frustrating when there's always zombies around and you can't really do much about it, you know? So like, it's just, I don't know, it's not fun. And then one of the last things is you can't go into houses or like businesses or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, it's an indie game, like I said, it's $1, but it would be cool if they would let you go into houses. And then another thing is you can't jump. Well, you can jump, but there's no real purpose to it, because you don't really jump. You can't like jump over obstacles or anything, so what's the point in jumping? And the final thing that I found really annoying is that you die way too easy, and it's frustrating, and it goes along with a lot of the things that I listed previously. And there's just lots of zombies around, and you die really fast, and it's hard to like put bandages on while you're getting jumped by zombies, and trying to eat food while you're being jumped by zombies, and it's just really, it's a hassle, and I don't know, it's just really annoying. But that's about it. I hope this video helped you at all and influencing your decision on whether or not you want to buy this game. I mean, I kind of would suggest it, like if you're really bored and you need something to do for like an hour or something, I guess you could buy it, but in my opinion, definitely save your dollar. You could probably buy something way better than that, or something worth buying, I guess, with that dollar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe and all that fun stuff. Leave a comment of a smiley face if you did enjoy the commentary, and I love you guys. Bye. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also, be sure to share this video with someone. It would help me out a lot, guys. Thanks.